the one really cool thing that is a difference, and I think it has so much to do with mindset and things, is looking at like the phone itself, you know, on an Android, or 90 bazillion% that I've ever seen. You grab and you swipe, and the new things come from the right, technically, or it's the left if it's in your hand. It's the left if you turn around and you're it, I guess, which actually is kind of correct, actually, if you look at it that way. But on the iPhone, like, you open your Photos app and you go to swipe, and you don't swipe from right technically to left, which on the phone is actually left to right. So again, I guess it depends on perspective. You swipe from right to left like this. On iPhone, the beginning of your photos is at the very bottom, which is your most recent, aka actually the last photo taken, as opposed to on Android, when you have to pull from the top is your most recent, and you pull it and your older photos are gone as you go down. So yeah, I guess it depends on who you are, where you're from, and your brain, you know, glass half full, half empty, left, right, up, down. But I just feel like it's kind of refreshing, though. Like your pages, you know, on an Android, sometimes you can swipe either way, but on an Android, you usually pull this way, or at least I did. I know my husband always does this. I didn't. Well, on this, you pull your pages up, your windows, and you can only go this way. There is no going this way. It starts you right back at the beginning each time, / whatever, you know, / you can use that bottom little white bar down there. Also, this is so important, okay? iPhone creator people thingy, Apple Yos, check it. All phone yo thingies, I didn't used to set through the beginning phone tutorial thing where it teaches you how to use a phone, because for one, I'm not patient, and for two, that's not how I learn, so I will not comprehend any of that. However, this time I was prepared. I was patient. I sat down. I tried to work with my phone. There was no tutorial. There was no instruction for the literal most complicated thing. It just sat in front of me and said, "Now work me." Let me tell you a little something about an iPhone. There's no arrows telling you where to go. Which is fine. That's the other thing. I got over not having the toggle buttons at the bottom, as they call them. You know, your arrow to the left, arrow to the right, or 3 lines and a dot in the middle and a triangle. I got over it like that. I was like, this is going to be so efficient. So it's like, to me, it's equivalent to being able to run a desktop computer from the keyboard. Or nowadays, you could say from the keyboard and the screen, because you could have a touch screen. So it's equivalent to that. I thought, and I'm still right, I know. Once I get this phone down, you're just going to see, and you're going to be like, what the fuck did she just do? However, until that happens, and I'm still picky about that, I still think things need to change. The freaking keyboard issue has got to go. There's no reason. It's not efficient. It's not intelligent. It has nothing to do with saving space. And of course, you know, I'm not Bill Gates, so what do I know? But it can't hurt it nearly enough. And it drives my brain nuts just to look at all of these A, B, C. It takes too much work, too much effort, too much stupidity to have to go back, hit a button here, hit another button up here, and to get the most used items. What are the most used items? Not just when you're on TikTok, because I noticed that when I open TikTok, what shows up on my keyboard down here in the corner or over here, wherever the hell it was? A hashtag, a pound number symbol. So nowadays, they're like, create a password, and it has to have, I'm not funny, so I don't have like a million things, but it's got to have a million things in it, which is ignorant. And a lot of them nowadays are saying you can't use a hashtag in your password, which is stupid. because it's the most convenient. It means nothing. It's easy, and it's right there. So, and it makes sense. You know what I mean? Some of us have brains that have to make sense. And so putting exclamation point something or something exclamation point doesn't make sense. So give us back our hashtag for passwording. So that being said, here we are having 50 billion different passwords, except me. Not gonna lie, I absolutely don't. And anyway, we have to use a symbol. And we all know, before I even say it, you're gonna say, what are the two most used symbols if you have to use them, when you have to use them, because if doesn't exist. It's neither here nor there. A hashtag and an exclamation point, or a question mark, or a period. So of all the symbols you're gonna have those ones on the main keyboard. But you need to have them all there. That's just the way the world is and should be, and always should be. Again, it's efficient, it's intelligent, it's right in front of your face. You can click it. There's no reason we can't change the color of our keyboard. That's stupid too. I know a year or so ago, a guy was at Cricket. He was an employee. He was trying to just sell me his iPhone for $200 because he was just trying to sell it. And I ended up needing a new phone because my charging port quit on me. And I was like, oh, you can't personalize the keyboard or anything? I don't want it. And I still feel like that. He was like, yeah, iPhone doesn't let you do anything that will slow it down. Let me tell you about the keyboard on iPhone. If I was going to waste my time to use punctuation like an intelligent human being in America, when I thought when I was going to school, learning this shit, that I had to learn it, I thought it was so important. I thought if I don't learn this, I'm going to be in trouble or something. Let me tell you something, kids. You don't need to learn punctuation, English grammar, nothing. You don't even need to learn how to write. You click that little microphone button, spells it all out for you. So, yeah. I definitely need to remedy that. Because, yeah. There's no reason we can't. I mean, first of all, the phone's already slower because of the whole issue with the having to click here, and click there, and click there, and there, and there, and there to get to here. When if you just have it on the keyboard, I can just press and hold the letter N, and an exclamation point pops up. Let's go back to that. And the worst is the whole number thing. Like, put the numbers at the top. They belong there. Numbers are a part of language, speech, getting things out. So, yeah, those are some of the differences and things and that they need remedied hardcore. So who do I talk to? Who do I partner with? Because I could make millions off of this. I don't know why you people think, oh, well, this phone folds in half, but only they own that and we're not allowed. And only this phone, you can tap on the front of it to turn it on or shake it to get your flashlight. But give people what they need and what they want. Give us efficiency. Get all of it in one. When you guys do that, as I say about our government and all other things, when you finally learn to merge together and take the best things from all of these things and put them together, that's when you're really going to win and you're going to make bank, because everyone's going to be happy. Everyone's going to they may not all specifically need, want, or desire each and single every one thing, feature, but they're all going to end up benefiting from it. So it just makes sense. It makes sense, yo. So, yeah, that's what needs to be done.